Hey everybody, it's Lori. I thought I would come and do another video, just to update y'all on what's going on. Um, I don't end up getting on Facebook a whole lot anymore because um, different reasons. I feel like um, it's not conducive to my grief journey right now. Um, so I have a lot of people who think I should be doing a lot of things, and I've made some people unhappy with me because they feel like I just need to be doing more things than I'm doing. And, I'm trying, but also realizing that it's not been that long since Doug passed away. And I shouldn't, push myself to the point that there's no return, if that makes any sense. You can tell, like, my hair is cut short. I had to get it cut because I started losing my hair, and my doctor told me it was because of it's an after effect of COVID. First of all, second, the stress that I'm under it was causing me to lose it. So I just got it cut short. It's starting to grow back. It was shorter than this, so it's starting to grow back. But um, when you go through grief, um, there's a lot of things that happen, and especially grief from a lost spouse. And it's amazing. Like, I didn't realize myself just, how severe or how much losing a spouse hurts. I mean, I knew it hurt, but I didn't ever experience it, so I didn't know. Um, but um, it's very painful. I find a lot of times that I am having major bouts of depression, and I haven't had depression this major in some years, and it's difficult to manage. So, like, one day I can be okay where, I'm managing, I'm pushing through, I'm able to do so. And then other times I'm just not able to push through or do. I'm just not able to do it. And I know that's been hard on some people that I have not been able to push through. I haven't been able to help them like they want me to. I haven't been able to be there for them like they want me to. And you know, it's okay. Like, um, it's okay. But where I have found myself is that I'm in a space where there are a lot of people that don't understand, and or a lot of people who want me to be there for them, and I just can't make it that way. So in turn, like, a lot of people I feel have left, or for lack of better words, they just don't know what to say to me. And it's not, like I've said before, it's not necessarily you have to give me advice or you have to tell me what to do. Um, I know I know that healing takes time, and it does. And I was even told last week, just what have other women done who've done this? They're not doing what you're doing. And they've gotten, back to their lives in 3 months, and you're still trying to get to your life. Like, and I said, well, maybe they show you what they want you to see and not necessarily what actually is going on. And that was, like, not the right answer, because I should be the same person that I was before he passed away. Um, One of the things is I can't sleep. Um, And I know like part of that is when Doug was in the bed with me, I could sleep. Get down, sissy, because you're like wandering. Um, so um, and I got the response of, "What did you do when you were single? This isn't much different than that." And it is. Like, I am not single by choice. And I still don't see myself as single at all. Um, Maybe one day I will eventually. Um, but there's just a lack of understanding for people who are grieving, who lost their spouses, a lack of understanding. Um, the fact is, um, I had a realization last night, um, and it's been from watching another person who's also grieving, who also lost his spouse, and it never hit me quite like that when he said it, um, but I literally am not the same person that I was. Um, Things and events in life change us, and I changed when I got married from what I was, you know, before I met Doug. So I changed then for the better. Like there's there's no like regret for how I changed, but I changed for the better when I met Doug. And then when a death like this happens, you are forever changed. Like there's no going back to the way I was. And I realized um, intuitively that that is what people want. People want me to go back to the exactly the way I was, like, and some who knew me before Doug came into my life, they want me to go back to being the Lori that I was before I met Doug. And that would be nice if I could just go on and be joyful and be happy that he's in heaven and um, you know, be the same old person I was, but the fact is that I can't be. Um, and that is okay. Because that's where I am right now. Um, there is no way I could ever forget Doug. Um, and if anybody had any doubt that Doug was absolutely the love of my life, because that has crossed my mind that people thought maybe I didn't really love him, um, but I did. I do. I I won't stop loving Doug at all. I'm gonna always love him. He's always gonna be my husband. Um, he's just not here in body form, um, to where I can see him, I could touch him, I could feel him. But that doesn't mean he's not here. Um, but without a shadow of a doubt, I love Doug with everything I had. I still do. I love him with everything I have. And you just don't get over that quickly. You just don't get over it. Like, I'm not over it. I am doing things to where, I can make it. Um, but it's hard and I'm in a bad space a lot of the time. Depression is strong still. Um, and before anyone says it's been 3 months already, Lori, like I know people that it's been 6 months, it's been a year, it's been 3 years, and they're still struggling the same way. It's it's not something you get over real quick. and it changes your life. And there's no going back to the way it was, because you can't. Um, that's just the reality of it. Um, but I want to reiterate um, that if you want to support a person who's grieving, telling them what to do is not it. Telling them that they shouldn't be depressed is not it. Telling them that they need to help more people is not it. Because I guarantee you, the people who are grieving are trying to get back to life. But it's heavy. It's heavy. And it's not something that somebody needs to go through by themselves. You know, yeah. And if you have people in your life who are grieving, um, the worst thing you can do is just to cut them out totally. Um, I feel like, in a way, I've had to cut some people out because, um, one, they don't understand. Two, they want me to be the same person I was before all of this happened. Um, and three, like, we just want to honor our loved ones. We want to tell their stories. Um, we don't want them to be forgotten. And so listen to their stories if you can handle it. Um, if you can't, that's another story, and that's okay. But to tell somebody they just need to get back to normal, um, asking what did other people do in this spot. Like, the problem is not that we want to, you know, advice on how to move on. We know we need to move on. That's a given. You know, like, you can't stay stuck forever. But I don't know. I just am thinking about all of these things. On a positive note, I have possibly, I may go. I'm looking for actually something to do for a job that I can do at home because my emotions are all over the place. I cry at the drop of a hat. I cried so much yesterday just because songs came on to like the videos, you know. Um, it's so easy for me just to cry and lose control, and I can't get back control. Um, so I've been looking for an online job. I know that I really want my businesses to take off. Um, but like, getting to that point is tough still in Oklahoma. So, um, but I'm thinking about possibly doing real estate. Because I got an offer to go to school and get certified. And maybe do real estate. And that way I could work at home, do stuff from home instead of having to be committed 8 to 5 where I can't leave um, when I break down. And uh, I'm thinking about that. I'm still tutoring, obviously, and I'm trying to get some other stuff going. But like, my emotions are very out of control. Um, I am on medication to help it. I think it could be worse if I wasn't on the medication. Um, but Doug would be just like, "Why are you taking this stuff?" He would have found me some natural something to take in order to, you know. get going, but I'm doing this right now. So um, health wise, I um, am still taking. I'm not taking the blood thinner. I'm taking aspirin every day, and because I'm prone to blood clots now. Um, I'm trying to really be careful, and take care of myself because I had an episode yesterday where I couldn't really do a whole lot without getting out of breath, and I need to call my doctor and ask about that. So hopefully I don't have a blood clot somewhere. I'm hoping, but there's that. Then my hair, my fibromyalgia has kicked way up, and I don't know if that's because of stress or the weather or what it is, but my fibromyalgia is just, it almost feels out of control too. So, um, it's nuts, you know. And so anyway, I really just wanted to give an update real quick. I gotta go get ready for my tutor session. But I wanted to give you an update of what was going on. For those of you who watch. And again, to let you know, like, some practical ways you can deal with somebody who's grieving. Um, because I sure have learned a lot. Um, yeah. Anyway, that's it. I guess I'm going to get off of here and go work on my tutor session.